Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man, and as always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. Today, I'm going to do an analysis on the English band Dury and the Blockheads. I guess growing up, I was quite fortunate when it came to a lot of things, and especially music, because I was exposed to all types of styles of music when I was a little kid. And on any given day in my household, you might hear James Brown. Then an hour later, you might hear Aaron Dury and the Blockheads. And then a little while later, you might hear Neil Diamond. Just all over the place. Parliament, Funkadelics, Rick James. So I had a good mixture of all different styles of music. And I'm gonna tell you how I got turned on to Ian Dury and the Blockheads. I was in high school. I used to listen to this white rock program. It used to come on Saturdays about midnight, and they used to play these. I guess at the time they were considered alternative rock songs, and they didn't just basically play the typical top 40 rock stuff. They play stuff that normally wouldn't be played on those stations. So one night I was up listening to it, and this song came on. It was called Reasons to Be Cheerful Part 3. And I was like, whoa, because it had a funky groove to it. And then the lead singer, Ian Dury, which in my opinion was a rapper. And I think if I dated correctly, he was doing this before the New York Bronx thing or the hip hop thing came out. This guy was rapping. He was not singing, he was rapping. And I was just blown away by that song. So the next day I went downtown to this big music record shop and I asked for it. Or I went into the Aaron Dury section. I went through all the albums. I couldn't find it. I said, it got to be on one of these albums. So I kept looking, and then, interestingly enough, the very last album at that time they had released, and I forgot what the name of it is because I got it around here somewhere on vinyl. I bought it, and when I opened it up, out came the album, and then out came this little 45. And the little 45 was Reasons to Be Cheerful, which was not reflected, if I'm not mistaken, on the album credits on the back of the album. So that's how I found that particular record. It was inside the album. But at that point on, I had became a big Ian Dury and the Blockheads fan because they were funky. I mean, I'm listening to the band, which to me was a very underrated band, and I think one of the guitar players and piano player name was Chas Jankos. He had a big hit of his own called "Pleased to Meet You" in the '70s, and it was nice, good dance tune. And when I heard "Hit Me with Your Rhythm Stick," I'm listening to the bass line. I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to play that. I don't even know what he's doing. And to me, and the bass player name is Norman Watt Roy. To me, Norman Watt Roy is one of the best bass players I've ever heard. I put him in the category of, and actually, I think he surpasses it in my opinion based on that bass line. Uh, Bernard Edwards from Chic and Leon Silvers from the Silvers, because those particular three bass players had extremely strong right fingers. Because I'm listening to Dance 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 da 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 da. It's not too many people that I know that can play with that intensity for that long period of time, because before I attempted, and actually I did get through it, I went through the entire song and it was exhausting. But before I posted my cover, that I watched another guy cover, and the song is probably about 4 minutes long, and his cover was like a minute and 2 seconds. And down in the subject line, he said, "I can't get through this entirely, so I'm only gonna give you what I can give you before I crash out." So that's just a indication of how strong Bernard Edwards' fingers were, and how strong Norman Watts Roy fingers are, and how strong Leon Silver's fingers are. Because it's about that right hand. It's not so much about that, because you can continue to do this, but it's like this. It's like thunder. It's like it's just amazing at what they could do, or what they could do with that right hand. But Ian Dury and the Blockheads, really funky, underrated group. I mean, just their grooves. I mean, it's just if you listen to it, it's like, man, these guys just got the funk. They bringing it, And I noticed that about a lot of English bands. They admire what a lot of American bands do as far as funk, and they bring it, or should I say, bands around the world. Because Average White Band, same thing. They were some guys from another country, not from the United States, and they brought it. They brought the funk. And it's like, whoa. You know, and the same thing with During the Blockheads. I've always been a big fan of this since high school back in the late '70s when I first got turned on to Reasons to Be Cheerful Part 3. You know, and a lot of their stuff, if you listen to it lyrically, it has a lot to say. It's not just about a groove or just words centered around a funky groove. It's a statement, because another one is called Jack Shit George. And if you really listen to the lyrics, it's like, whoa. You know, they questioning the establishment, the government, how things are ran, and how things are not running as smoothly if they can as they could be. But I just wanted to, post this short video as far as just expressing my or should I say love for During the Blockheads, and just a very underrated group, a very funky group, great musicians, and in fact, the band, one of the best bass players that ever lived to me. Then this guy really never got any his due. I've never seen any articles, and I'm sure that they have been. I've never seen him on the cover of Bass magazine. It's just until recently on YouTube you can find these interviews and dedications to him or tributes to him. But this guy should have been, back during the day in the '70s, should have been up there. He should have been like, whoa, look, listen to this guy. But can't say enough about those guys. Until next time, take care. And check out my video or my covers of some Ian Dury songs. I did like 2 of them, and I'm posting another one sometime today. Take care. Bye.